Hello and welcome to your day of Kajabi in 5 minutes. Now, last episode was super exciting, all about A/B testing. If you haven't figured that out, I mean, listen to it, go check it out. A/B testing on your landing pages. Today, I'm talking about something that almost feels like a little bit of a letdown. After talking about that, it's just a lot less exciting, which, I mean, it is what it is, but it's still important to know. And this podcast is about just teaching little bits of Kajabi every day. And you got to know stuff, even if it's boring stuff, you've got to know it. And so I'm going to do it anyways. Not as exciting. It's still good though. So listen, like it's probably not, yeah, just keep listening. It'll be worth it. It's just not as exciting as that was, but it's still good. So, anyways, it's the two-step opt-in. It's an option on your website pages, your landing pages. It's a button action, and so you got to know what it is because actually it's pretty useful. Might not be exciting or flashy, but it's useful and it's good, and it definitely has very like applicable use cases. Anyways, I use it. That's what it's. I use it and it's good. So the two-step opt-in. If you don't know what it is, you will within a minute or two. It's not complicated, and it's worth using. So what it is it is a pop-up that you can have on your website or your landing pages, and you can trigger it from a button or a picture. Basically, any call to action can trigger the two-step opt-in. And it's a pop-up. It's kind of small. You don't get to, change the size of it, but you do get to add content to it. And so it starts by default with a picture and a form. And you can also put a text box in there. And I think there's another piece of content block. Can't remember what it is, but it's basically like they click a button and then bam, here's a form, sign up for something. Typically people use it for the lead magnet or the freebie. And it works really great when you don't have space on your page to put your lead magnet or freebie in that section of text where you want this call to action to be. Sometimes your page design just looks so much better with a button instead of a form, without any of the extra words that you might want attached to that form. And so what you do is you put a button in, and then that button the button action is two-step opt-in, and then bada boom, it's there, and you've got your lead magnet or your whatever, full messaging you want in the space of a little button. So that's pretty good. And it's very useful. Again, if you do it on a landing page, this is just set for that landing page. If you do it on a website page, this two-step opt-in design is going to be applicable to all of your website pages. So it's something that you can use consistently throughout all of your pages, which is nice to be able to rely on. Now, the two-step opt-in itself, when you want to edit it, you have to go to the toolbar of your page on the left, and you have to go to the bottom of it. And it has to be in your page view where you can see your header and your settings, your footer, all of the sections. If you're in a section or in a content block, the toolbar isn't going to show you the two-step opt-in. So you have to hit back and back until you get to the page view. And then it's there at the bottom, two-step opt-in. And there's a very helpful little checkbox that lets you edit it. And when you check it, you can edit it without checking that, but you have to do it blind. If you check it, you can actually see it pops it up. You can edit it, hit save, but you got to remember to check that box again and hit save after you check that box, because checking that box, basically what that does is it just puts the two-step opt-in on the page. And you got to check that box again to make it go away. If you leave that box checked, then whenever someone comes to your page, it's just the pop up is going to be there. So when you go to edit it, that's where it is down in the bottom of the toolbar. You hit that little checkbox, it opens up. Once you're done editing it, hit that checkbox again, save it, and then you've got a very conveniently easy to use pop-up of your lead magnet that you can attach to any button. So that's what the two-step opt-in is. It's great to use, and now you know.